Eric, we're ready to go?
We're on, sir.
Okay.
Ready to go.
All right. Let's start. Good afternoon, everyone. Just like to call this meeting to order. The meeting of the Arts, Parks, Health, Education, Neighborhoods Committee is now called to order. Today is Tuesday, September 28th, 2021. The time is 2 p.m. Mr. City Clerk, will you please call the roll?
Certainly, sir. Councilmember John Lee.
Present.
Councilmember Mike Bonin.
Here.
Councilmember Mark Ridley Thomas.
Here.
Everyone's present, sir. You have a quorum.
All right. Mr. Clerk, can you please state the rules and guidelines to those wishing to offer public comment at today's meeting?
Certainly, Mr. Chair. Members of the public who would like to offer public comments on the items listed on the agenda should call 1-669-254-5252. Again, the number is 669-254-5252 and use meeting ID number 161-368-1180. Again, the meeting ID number is 161-368-1180. And then press pound. Press pound again when prompted for participant ID. Once admitted into the meeting, press star 9 to request to speak. When it is your turn to speak, an automated Zoom voice will ask you to press star 6 to unmute.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk. Mr. King, can you please begin public comment?
Yes, Mr. Chair. For callers that wish to speak on an item or general public comment, please press star 9 on your device to request to speak. You can do that now. Callers will have 1 minute to speak on general public comment and a maximum of 2 minutes to speak on agenda items. Please keep your comments on topic and under the purview of this committee. If you do not do so, you will receive 1 warning from either the city attorney or the chair. If you do not immediately get back on topic, your time will be forfeited and we will move on to the next caller. Caller, please state your name and which items you'd like to speak on.
Hi, my name is Estella Suarez Hamilton. I'd like to speak on item 2, 4, 5, 6, then after general public comment, please.
Okay, you'll have a total of 2 minutes for the items and 1 minute for general public comment. You can begin now.
Thank you. So for item 2, refuse collection, we have 270,000 to break the Constitution's 14th Amendment under veiled refuse excuses, or as I call them, BS. Item 4, subsidize preschool. How about allowing parents adequate time to raise their toddlers? Item 5, 270,000 more money, funds from parks to surveillance. How 1938 Germany. Item 6, donating a horse to a family farm in Santa Clarita. Ethically wrong and wasteful. Now for my public comment. This morning, you guys committed a crime, and I'm going to talk about the crime so you don't commit it again today. Conspiracy against rights. 18 U.S.C. Section 241 prohibits conspiracies with a purpose to injure, threaten, or intimidate one or more persons from the free exercise or enjoyment of a right secured or protected by the Constitution or laws of the United States. Do not do this mistake again. I'm watching. We're watching. We all see you. Thank you.
Thank you, caller. For any other callers, if you have not spoken and wish to speak, please select star 9 on your device to speak now. But Mr. Chair, it looks like we are out of callers. That concludes public comment.
Thank you, Mr. King. Committee members, Councilmember Bonner and Councilmember Ridley Thomas, unless there's any objection, I would like to take items 1 through 7 on consent. Are there any of those items that you'd like to hear before us?
No, Mr. Chairman.
All right, Mr. City Clerk, if you can call the rolls on those items.
Certainly, Mr. Chair. Councilmember John Lee.
Aye.
Councilmember Mike Bonin.
Aye.
Councilmember Mark Ridley Thomas.
Aye.
Items 1 through 7 is approved on consent, sir.
Thank you very much. And item 8, I believe we have Is that Daniel Tarika that I see from the Department of Cultural Affairs here to talk? Hey, Daniel.
Thank you, Councilman.
Oh, sorry. Mr. Clerk, can you read item
Sure.
number 8?
Certainly, sir. Item number 8 is the Department of Cultural Affairs report relative to the first supplemental letter of agreement to contract number C130546 with Museum Associates Incorporated for the restoration of the Watchtowers.
So, Daniel, I think we've all been getting a lot of questions on this item. I don't know if it's you or someone from your staff going to present this, but if you can tell us a little bit about where we are with this.
Absolutely. Again, Daniel Tarika, Assistant General Manager and Acting Community Arts Director for the Department of Cultural Affairs. Before you today is a supplemental letter of agreement with the Museum Associates to complete the restoration of the 3 towers at the Watts Towers. Owned by the state of California, the Watts Towers are a unique collection of interconnected sculptural towers constructed by Simon Rodia. Through an agreement with the state, DCA is responsible for providing oversight of ongoing maintenance, restoration, conservation, education, and related cultural programming for the towers. To assist DCA in fulfilling its responsibility to administer the conservation and maintenance needs of the towers, the city executed contract number C-130546 with the Museum Associates, also known as LAFMA, to provide conservation and preservation services for the Watts Towers that included needed mortar repairs, crack filling, and the repair of loose decorative elements. The supplemental letter of agreement and the additional attachment before you is requesting an extension of the contract to October 31st, 2021 to ensure that all work and payment can be completed within the terms of the contract. And just lastly, this is an exciting moment for the towers. This marks the centennial year, and we're excited to complete this restoration.
Great. I just wanted to see where we were on this very important project to the city. Councilmember Bonin, Councilmember Ridley Thomas, any questions you have regarding this project that you'd like?
I simply want to reinforce your remarks, Mr. Chairman, about the historic significance of this artifact, this monument that speaks broadly and deeply about the arts, about culture, about history in Los Angeles. And it's iconic, it's legendary. That is to say that the story that surrounds the construction of this monument will last for generations to come. And so fully supportive of moving forward with this and making it all that it can be and then some, Mr. Chairman.
All right. Mr. Bonin, any questions?
Nope, glad to see this.
All right. Well, thank you, Mr. Tarika. Mr. Villanueva, Mr. Clerk, can you call the roll on this item?
Certainly, sir. Councilmember John Lee,
Aye.
Councilmember Mike Bonin,
Aye.
Councilmember Mark Lee Thomas.
Aye.
The item passes, sir.
All right. Mr. City Clerk, are there any other items to consider?
The desk is clear, sir.
All right. Thank you, Councilmember Bonin. Thank you, Councilmember Ridley Thomas. With that being said, our meeting is now adjourned.
This is one hell of a meeting, Mr. Chairman. Thank you very kindly.
You got it. That's the only way I know how to run a meeting very efficiently. Bye, guys.
Bye.
All right, go ahead.